Hello! It's Andy again from the Egocast channel, and I believe that in order to grow, one must branch out into new directions, and so I'm going to start doing a different type of video. I'm going to be doing some reaction videos. This is my first. I'm excited. But with the campaign and the election and everything that went on, it got me more civic-minded. And I started to really notice a whole lot of just injustices in the way that people perceive the world. So I wanted to kind of call some of them out. I'm starting with kind of a light subject. It's catcalling. Nothing too harsh yet, but it's coming.
How you doing today? Wow. That's not good.
Wow.
What's up, beautiful? Have a good day. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you for being beautiful. She's an Egocast.
Oh, bless you.
Hey, baby. Hey, beautiful.
I'm beautiful. God bless. Sexy American Eagle.
Hello, good morning. God bless you. Have a good day, all right?
Doing good?
Hey, look at that. It's $5,000.
You want to talk? Huh? We can't be friends or nothing? You don't speak? If I give you my number, you can talk to me? No? Too ugly for you? What's up, man? How you doing? Nice evening, dog.
So, what you just watched is a woman who walked around for 10 hours dressed in tight clothes. Not gonna victim blame, but I'm just gonna say, whatever. That does come into effect later, so that is why I'm mentioning it. She walked around for 10 hours, and she got over 100 instances of being catcalled and whistles and whatnot. So I would like to kind of go over some of the ones that I thought were particularly bad. Because I'm not going to say that it's something that should just be ignored and you just go on with it. Some of them are bad, but some of them are just not that bad.
Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you for being beautiful. She's an Egocast.
Okay, now that one I think kind of tiptoes around the line. I'm not going to say that it's tiptoeing around the line on the bad side. I would say that it's tiptoeing around the line on the good side. That kind of goes without saying once you say it the one. Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, that's it's a tiny bit harassment because it continues, but it's not that bad.
I'm beautiful. God bless. Sexy American Eagle.
Okay, now he's making reference to something that's on her butt. I could see how that would be unsettling. I could see how that could be unsettling. I could say there's definitely a problem with it. That is tiptoeing the line on the other side of the line, on the bad side.
Hello, good morning. God bless you. Have a good day, all right?
That is very far over the line on the bad side. That is unacceptable. That shouldn't be done. If you're the kind of guy that's going to stalk around next to a woman like that for that long, you're a bad dude.
Hey, look at that. It's $5,000.
That guy I left in, not because he's bad, but because that guy's got style, and I love him. And that was a great line. I just saw $1,000. Guy got stopped.
You want to talk? Should I speak? Huh? We can't be friends or nothing. You don't speak. If I give you my number, you talk to me? No? Too ugly for you?
Again, bad man. You're the type of guy that makes these kind of videos. Makes women think there's a need for these kind of videos. You're the problem. Let's see what would happen if the shoe is on the other foot, lady. Now, when you're whistling at somebody, you're kind of saying that they're like a dog. I don't like that. I ignore that. I just don't acknowledge it. You could say, hey, you, I'll accept that. But whistling at me? No.
Mister. Nice.
Feminist.
Nice checkered shirt. I see you, checkered shirt. Hola, papi. Yeah. Sign you up on my photo shoot. Got Instagram?
Yeah.
We'll go search you right now. What the?
So I'd like to address your confusion. If you're confused about why he came over and started talking to you, it's probably because you asked him if he had Instagram. That would be kind of an inviting, kind of leading question. If you're confused as to why you rejected it, I don't know. Seems crazy to me. You look like a nice strapping young man. Again, you're an ass. Too scared to catcall the police, but let's objectify them anyways. Because being a man is fun, isn't it, women? This is another one of those ways that I think is an awful person maker. You can't react aggressively, verbally to somebody if they don't acknowledge you. You just have to accept that they didn't acknowledge you and move on with your life. We lose our side of the argument as soon as we go, fuck you.
I could be yours for tonight. Pouring myself out.
So now we're delving into the dark side here.
I found Waldo. That's right, that's you.
See, that's not catcalling. That's you being an asshat.
I see you, White Cap. I like it, White Cap. Alright, fuck you then. Nice. Got Instagram?
You got a kid?
Hey, got Instagram?
I'll Google search you. I'll Google search you
Okay,
later.
fuck you then.
You gotta calm down with the fuck you said. That
No,
doesn't
no,
happen.
it's not.
Good for you.
Ooh, damn. Preppy. Nice.
See, now things are getting nice again.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Maybe not. Feminist. Again, whistling.
I like what I see.
Don't look so sad. Smile.
Smile.
That wasn't hard, was it? Now let's see what would happen if the shoe was on the other foot. Okay, you ladies might have a point. Bad jokes are always bad jokes.
You must have lost the bet. You must have lost the bet. You must have lost the bet, huh?
Did that dude seriously run the entire length of the bus to get closer to him just to point at him and say,
You must have lost the bet.
Hey, bro, I feel like it's party time. I feel like it's time to party, bro.
I feel like it's time to party. I'm not seriously gonna put that on YouTube. I probably put that on YouTube.
Okay, so I have this really cool film idea. It involves like Brokeback Mountain, but like sexier, you know? Oh man, you know I used to own a cheetah. Yeah. He was a pretty good pet, you know? Kind of weird though. You know, I used to have a wife, and then the cheetah went to it.
Again, these people are bad, and they make bad jokes.
That's kind of like a joke about my dick.
What are you doing, you sexy bitch? Has anyone told you that you're Cox's biggest one in Hollywood Boulevard?
No, but thank you. So you see, ladies, I guess if you walk around in a bathing suit as a man, you get teased too. But it's more just teasing. Maybe that wasn't really a great example. So let's look at another example. This time, I don't know. Let's take the makeup and clothes out of the equation. And Chewie is always mad at Han. Again, you shouldn't follow people. Unless you're going the same way. But at least that guy acknowledged that there was a human being there, so silver linings. And that's the part that really pissed me off. What's wrong with people these days? But if you want to say that the clothes isn't the problem, alright, let's throw in one other X factor, shall we?
God bless you, doggy. God bless you.
Oh my god, I have a boxer at home. I love boxers so much. They're the most playful dog breed, don't you agree? Do you mind if I hold him? Do you mind if I pet him? Can I touch your dog? Can I touch your dog? Paw Spa in Beverly Hills. It is the place to go. I also have a Shih Tzu. I took my Shih Tzu to get a Shiatsu. The dog parks here are ridiculous. They're like just big pits of dirt. I want a dog pit that has like a fountain and grass and a place for him to go. Anyway, I gotta go get a juice. It was so nice talking to you.
That's bad, but I would say that I would like that more than having some random dude walk next to me for like 5 minutes and not say anything and just stare at me creepy. Again, you guys might have a point. Yeah, I am a dog. It's a fucking to you. See, now that is how you address a dog. How you address a dog. So the last social experiment video that I'm going to show is by Steven Crowder. He's a guy that I've not really watched enough of to really actually form an opinion on. But I put this in here to kind of show how under certain circumstances statistics can just be altered. He goes into a department store. He interacts with people. More often than not, though, he's interacting with employees who are kind of there to be interacted with. And they're going to be far more receptive to compliments than, say, just some random person walking down the street. He does actually interact with random people from time to time in this video, but they're also in a department store. So you're far more likely to just kind of be acknowledged by people if you're in a department store. Shit, my phone just died. Motherfucker. Why didn't you warn me? Where was I? Fuck. So you're far more likely to be interacting with people that you may or may not know when you're in that kind of a setting. Let's watch it.
Gorgeous hair, the bright red. Fine, Howard. Oh, you have a beautiful smile. I love your hair. I like your glasses. Very nice. Well, you have very pretty eyes. So, looking good, ladies. Love the coat. Can I just say you are gorgeous? Very pretty smile about it. Now's your birthday, December. Would be the perfect stone for your eyes. Would be this. Even worse than "Have a nice day, miss," I actually complimented them on their features. Not one woman was offended or mad.
Because you're in a kind of social situation, and again, you're kind of interacting with people who are paid to not only be there, but be friendly to you.
As a matter of fact, when I apologized, I meant that in a non-creepy way.
Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's great. Thanks. Sorry, sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean to be inappropriate. I just meant it's pretty hair.
No,
okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, thank you so much.
Sorry. I meant that in a complimentary way, not a creepy way. I know it's. Okay. Good. Thank you. My apologies.
See, now what this proves to me is that you can flip the arrangement to where you've been inviting and you've been warm and you've been complimentary to somebody, but now you're attempting to force their dehumanization of you on them. You're making it to where you're passively aggressively saying that they think you're a creep because of what you just said. You're pretty much calling them out for it, and nobody's gonna really stand for that in any way, but you haven't made it an overtly aggressive thing, so nobody's gonna outright attack you for it. Generally, people are gonna be like, oh. So that's kind of what that proves. You can victimize yourself and people will be even more nice to you.
I don't mean that in a. I should. I don't mean that in a creepy way. I mean it in a complimentary way. There you go. Fine. How are you? Oh, you work here. Okay, I thought you were just being friendly. I thought only a little of both. Yeah. I thought only pretty girls worked here. That's usually the rule. Not that you're not attractive. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
See, this kind of highlights the flaw in his little experiment. He's talking to people that work there. Of course they're going to talk to him, especially if he's engaging them in a conversation, and especially if that conversation is a complimentary manner.
You have pretty eyes. I didn't mean it in a way that was sexist or chauvinistic.
Wow, really shove it in. Ooh, that sounds bad.
Thank you.
I mean that as a compliment. Sorry, not as. I don't mean it'll be like sexist or anything. I'm saying pretty smile. Okay.
Ooh, really twist the knife. That's more like what I meant.
I didn't take it that way.
Okay, because I'm a horrible pig if I say you have pretty eyes now.
I wear literally blue every day almost. So.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
It would be perfect for me. You were correct.
Right. Well, okay, good. Thank you. It made her day.
Fuck yeah, it did.
You know how much it made her day?
No, how fucking much?
She then started rubbing lotion on my hands.
Well, maybe she'll just like the lotion and with your hand.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not going to show this guy getting his hands rubbed. Because I'm jealous.
I felt like I was being sexually exploited. So what does this prove to us at the end of the day?
Well, at the end of the day, I think it proves that people are just kind of people, and all people are different. Some people are creepy stalker dudes, and you need to stop because you're giving the rest of us a bad name. And other people are kind of aggressive, dickhead type people. You're going to get that if you walk around the streets of New York for 10 hours straight, just wandering the streets. You're going to run into a lot of different people. I don't think many people do that, really. I don't know. I don't. I have better things to do with my time. But I would say that it is a problem, because if there are a couple of people that are doing something really bad, then that can be considered a problem. Is it a widespread epidemic? No. Is it really, really something that we need to concern ourselves with? No, it isn't. But I wanted to show one last video. I know this might be getting kind of long for some people. I hope it's under 20 minutes. I don't know. But I want to show this last video because I thought this last video was really nice. And I think it's it throws a different way of looking at the problem. Maybe instead of being offended, maybe you throw a compliment back. Maybe you just walk on your way if you don't want to. Somebody asks you to smile, just smile. They say it uses more muscles to frown than to smile, right? Watch this last video with me. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it puts a little bit more of a nice soft side to the whole topic, and I hope that people get it.
I videoed various students and teachers from my high school. Some were close friends, but some we were meeting for the first time. I set up my camera and explained to them that I was taking a portrait for my art project, but was secretly filming them. I told them that I thought they were beautiful. The message I want to get across is that it is not about how people react to being called beautiful, but how others can take the time to bring positivity to someone else's life.
I think you're a beautiful person.
I'm not, but thank you.
You are.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Beautiful person.
Oh, Gina! You're so sweet.
I'm doing photos
Yeah.
of things I find beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And I think you're a beautiful person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Seriously.
No. My hair's a... No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You are too. Fuck.
And I think you're a beautiful person.
Thank you. This is so nice!
What is your name?
Michaela.
You're a beautiful person. You're such a beautiful person.
Thank you.
You know what? Fuck that. You're a beautiful person. But thank you, I am.
Thank you.
Little?
Huh?
What'd you say?
No, such a beautiful person.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
I think you're a beautiful person.
Okay, yeah.
You're beautiful. I think you're a beautiful person.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Oh, you are too.
Thank
Oh, that
you.
was so cute.
Maybe at the end of the day, that's what guys are going for. I'm certainly not going to excuse the creepy stalker types, and you need to stop because you're giving the rest of us a bad name. And I'm certainly not going to excuse the passive-aggressive fuckers that say mean things if their compliments aren't addressed. But for the other guys that just kind of say, hey, beautiful, how's it going? Maybe they just want to brighten your day. Maybe that's what they're trying to go for. Maybe it isn't always a come-on line. Maybe it's not always a rape threat. Maybe it's just, we want to see you smile. People look nice when they smile. I don't think that's a wrong thing. I think if people smiled more often, people wouldn't worry about this kind of shit. That's what I think, for what it's worth. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I can't wait to do some of the other ones that I found. I don't know what kind of format I'm going to do with these. I like the doing something nice at the end. I think that's a nice way to round it out. But sometimes you can't always find that. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, have a good day and bye-bye.